Yep. What's up, people? Welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna continue on George's car today. His valve covers, turbo, intake manifold all got powder coated in its back. I had already set the engine in the car, but now I'm gonna take it back out so I can install this stuff. And then hopefully in this video we can get his car back up and running. I'm gonna try to do the little backstory thing here. This is George's new drift car. It's R34 GTT. It was auto, so we are manual swapping it. Head gasket, studs, turbo, intake manifold, all at once. We're gonna turn this thing into a 500 horsepower response drift monster with a RB25 Neo. So yeah, hopefully I get you guys up to speed. I am gonna go take the engine back out, put all that stuff back on, put the engine back in. Let's get to it. All right, and just like that, motor's back out. I already got the intake back on, valve cover gasket, the turbo compressor housing. Got a few more little things and we can put it back in. The owner showed up.
What's up?
All right, so now I can go back in. The reason I took it back out, guys, is like it's a pain in the ass to do the intake in the car, and I had to weld up some stuff. The only reason it went in without all the stuff was because I needed to get measurements to make sure the turbo and intake was gonna fit, and I hit stuff before it went off the powder coat. So let's put it back in. So look, I got George to help me, guys. That's crazy. Just know you already dropped the hitch onto the engine already. So if y'all see any scratches, it's George's fault. This is my disclaimer, but it's going back in. All gold, everything with the gold flake and the paint. Excited, George?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah, man.
He just want to drive.
He said, come next video, this thing's going to be ready to go. So that's a couple days. We good to go, man.
Well, actually, I told him at the end of this video, it's going to run at least. Hopefully. So, yeah, we're going to put it in. All right, so George helped me get the motor in. I just want to take a second, let you know the clutch we're running. ACT 6-foot sprung. Been using this for years. Never let me down. This is actually the same clutch that's in the green sedan that made 900, and it was spinning all 4 tires. Alrighty, car's down. Trans is in permanently, shifter's in, and George got a bunch of gold, which the gold goes with the gold flake, which means, you know, theme of the car is gonna have kind of some gold. It's in for the final time. Time to finish putting everything together, and the favorite part, wiring. So this is just a stock harness. I'm just gonna go through it, delete everything, add drive-by-wire in there and a couple pressure sensors, and then we can put it in the car and hopefully we can get this thing running here soon, because I'm tired of seeing it already, so I got to get it done. Waiting a little bit of material for exhaust, intercooler piping, and intercooler, which should be here in like a day or two. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing wired and running, I guess. What else did I do? Fuel system. Got a rail, regulator mounted, and got the feed line all in there. So, I mean, we're making progress. We're getting there. By the end of this week, this thing should be up and running. Hopefully doing a burnout. All right, more update time. So the wire harness is done and in there. It works. I already plugged the ECU in and tested it. I am gonna put the car back on the lift now and starting the exhaust. Have a little delay on the intercooler and the piping, but I do have some exhaust piping. So at least we can get the exhaust finished, and then we can fire this thing up and hear what it sounds like. Make sure everything's good since we had it all apart. Okay, so we have some delay on the piping, like I said. So might as well test this wiring out, see if she works. So that's good. Wiring works. Coolant staying in there right now. And the power stem seems to be all right. No leaks yet. Alrighty. This thing here. I got the downpipe made and back into the exhaust. And we're still just waiting on intercooler piping and intercooler. So now, actually it started up. It's actually really quiet. Yeah, it needs a little bit of tuning, but that's just the base map. This thing's quiet. I don't think George is gonna be happy with how quiet this is. Input shaft bearing is singing. But it's alive. So since I'm waiting on intercooler piping, I'll just put the body back together, like the fenders back on, the hood and whatnot, and get all of that finished up. And then we'll get it ready for dyno. So that'll bring us to the end of this video. We're getting there pretty fast. I actually got a next one of these lined up to do, the next R34. Excited to do that. So we need to hurry up and finish this one. So hopefully in the next video, I'll have intercooler on, piping made, and this thing on the dyno making some power. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.